Hello everyone, I'm Alex Dykes, and today we're inside a 2014 Toyota Sienna taking a look at the infotainment and navigation system in our limited model. Now this particular system is the optional JBL touchscreen infotainment and navigation system. It's part of a $4,105 package in the Toyota Sienna limited model. Now all the other Toyota Sienna models have a more modern Entune system, so if you want to know more about that Entune system, then click on the link down there at the bottom of your screen, and that'll jump you over to the modern Entune system in the newer Toyota vehicles. It won't be inside a Sienna because I don't have one of those videos. It does operate relatively similarly to this system, however it is actually more feature rich. Now the trade-off for that is that this system does come bundled with the 10-speaker JBL speaker package, which is definitely an upgrade over the basic speakers going on in the Sienna. However, this interface is much older than that Entune system. In addition to the speaker and the amplifier upgrade, we also have a 4-disc CD changer, which is accessed by flipping the screen open right like that, and we have a CD player slot right up there, and then right below it we actually have a map slot for the map DVD in this system. And the map DVD is used because this system, again, as I said, is not as modern as the other Entune systems available in the Sienna. Those other systems all store their map data on a secure digital card slot that's usually right over here on this side of the radio head unit. Let's work our way down the features one at a time. We have our power volume button over here. This button right here switches between the multi-disc CD changer and the auxiliary input, etc. So as you can see right here, we have CD, DVD, we have USB and auxiliary as our input tabs across the top. You can also use these direct access buttons on the side to navigate around. The main difference between this system and the Entune system, which you'll find on the other Sienna models, is that we don't have voice commands to voice command our music library. We still have complete access to our music library using the on-screen interface. We still have songs, podcasts, audiobooks, playlists, artists, albums, etc. And you can use these to select songs right on your device. But as you can also see, this is actually a lot slower than the Entune system, and we don't have the ability to drag sliders around like you'll see in the modern Entune systems either. Still, the layout is very similar to the other systems, and I have my iPhone 5 connected with it and didn't have a problem with the latest build of Apple's iOS. I also tried one Android device that was Ice Cream Sandwich and a USB device. They all worked very well with the system as well. We have AM and FM radio over here. We don't have HD radio in this system. You will find that in certain versions of the Entune system, but not necessarily on the Sienna at this time. We have XM Sirius satellite radio. Our audio screen right here is how you get back to this if you're over on the map button. So if we're actually over here on the map and we want to go see the audio, that's what that button's for right there. Setup refers basically to this system, although there are some limited vehicle settings that you can adjust right there as well. The load close button is how we open and flip the screen to insert CDs into that multi-disc changer or the navigation disc. If we go right on over here to the map, you'll see that we do have a very similar map interface to the other Toyota and Lexus products. It's the same basic software that Toyota has been using for some time. It is fairly snappy, but it's not quite as responsive as the flash-based system. So this one does use a DVD again for its mapping technology. We do have traffic information provided by Sirius and XM. It does require a subscription on the system, but as you can see, we have a little green line there right on Highway 17 indicating that the traffic is flowing freely. Entering a destination in the system is very simple and straightforward, and you can do it either via voice commands. These are not, again, the same natural voice commands that you'll find in Entune, but they are fairly familiar if you've used any of Toyota and Lexus's products. The system is relatively responsive, all things considered. We can enter an address in here like this. You can actually see that this is taking a lot longer to select the address than the SD-based systems. And you can actually, if the car is off like it is right now, and it's very quiet in the car, you can actually hear that DVD right in there seeking around. You can see we do have that right there. We can hit the go there button, and it will be set, and it will calculate the route. As you can see, it's not that much slower than the SD card-based systems, but you can really see why the manufacturers have moved to the flash storage versus the DVD storage. Over here on the info and phone button, we have our basic phone, map data, and calendar option. These are fairly basic. Again, you can see the graphics do look a little bit old school. We have a fairly basic Bluetooth phone interface right here. And if we take a look at the call history button, we do have call history on this system, but it doesn't download the call history from your phone. So my call history on the phone is more extensive than that, and more modern systems will download your recent call history. This also doesn't sync your Bluetooth phone book like you'll find in the other Entune systems. Lastly, over here on the display button is where you can change the contrast, the brightness, and that's also where you can control the rear entertainment system, and you can turn the screen off if you so desire. Overall, I find this system a little bit less intuitive than the modern Entune system, and I really see relatively less reason to buy this system. It is bundled with the Toyota Premium package in this Toyota Sienna, so this is the only way to get the wireless headphones, the rear entertainment screen, navigation, and the JBL speaker package in this particular model of Sienna. Now you can get navigation in the lower end Entune systems in the Sienna. It just uses a different software set than this system, and that actually is my preference in the Sienna. Again, you can click the link at the end of this video to be taken over to a review on that Toyota Entune system. It looks relatively similar to this, but definitely has more features. You don't have any app integration going on in this setup like you do in the other Entune systems, so this definitely is just a little bit of a step behind. So you have to decide whether that trade-off is worth it to you to have the more advanced feature set or to have those JBL speakers. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Again, I'm Alex Dykes, and this has been our quick spin around the top-end JBL sound system and speaker package and navigation system inside the 2014 Toyota Sienna minivan. If you want to know more about the Toyota Sienna, then go ahead and follow the link at the end of this video to be taken on over to that review. Go ahead and click that subscribe banner at the bottom of your screen. Be sure to comment on this video, tell me what you liked and didn't like about it. You can find me over at facebook.com/alexandautos, and you can always email your questions to alex@alexandautos.com.